Hello YouTubers, Brad C here. Today we're doing part 2 of the Roman Flagrum review, and today I'm going to actually demonstrate this Flagrum out at the farm, and I apologize for the delay in getting this video up. I want to give a quick shout out to Mr. Hammett64. He's actually been requesting the demonstration of this Flagrum for a long time, and I appreciate your patience, Mr. Hammett. And for those of you who don't know, Mr. Hammett is actually blind, and he knows the movie The Passion very well. He can tell you the sound of each lash, and he was interested in the sound that this Flagrum would make compared to the one in the movie. So I guess we'll wait to hear from him on the results of that. Okay, here we have the 9-strap Flagrum. And I'm going to just do a little bit of shaking so that Mr. Hammett can hear the sound that this would make. If someone were shaking this, you know, to taunt someone, I mean, it would be a scary thing if someone had this device and they were taunting you, as I'm sure the Roman soldiers would have done. And you can hear the lead balls as they hit. For those of you who haven't seen my first review, I suggest you check that out. I actually go over all the specs on this, where you can find it, and of course the designer is Joel Donahoe. I apologize, I mispronounced his name in the first video. I feel really bad. The guy didn't even mention it. Okay, before we run our test, I want to show you how I transport these devices. What I do is I wrap towels around them and then duct tape them up, because these, you know, the jagged edges and whatnot could really tear things up if you're not careful, or even injure somebody. Okay, we're going to start our test here. This is the 9-strap Flagrum, and we're going to see what it does. This is just a fairly heavy-duty cardboard box. We have a cement block in here to keep it from moving. And remember, the Roman lictors would have been able to use this kind of like a baseball bat or a tennis racket. So it doesn't matter. I'm actually left-handed, and I'm going to be swinging this like a right-handed person would. And you're going to see. We'll see what kind of damage it does. Wow! I mean, you can really. I really whacked into her. As you see there, that really dug in and pulled out. I'm going to actually come on the other side, just how I swing it left-handed. We'll see how that works. As you can see, if that was flesh, it would be sticking into that. Alright. Pan in close, come in very close, and just come up here and let's look at some of the damage. Just come up close to it. Okay, you can see it didn't take long to right through that. Of course, obviously, we're going to spin it around for it to tear this thing up too much, and use the 3-strap on the other side. Okay, here goes our test with the 3-strap Flagrum. As we can see, it's not getting caught up as much. That's one benefit to this. Person has to be real careful. These things will get you if you're not careful. When you pull it back, you want to pull it back straight. Let's look at our damage here. It really wasn't a whole lot different from the other side. Like I say, it was a little easier to pull it out when it got stuck, and I could definitely swing it a lot harder. I could tell that. So you can see, both comparing the sides, I guess the other side did a little more damage, but not much. Okay, I just let it show you my ballistic gel here. You can search YouTube for how to make ballistic gel, and you'll find a lot of different recipes for it. But this should basically simulate human flesh as best as possible. We're going to start our test here. Now keep in mind, this ballistic gel, I should have had this set up more as if you're coming into someone's back, the way you would use these. But I just want to see, you know, how it digs into this. And to be honest, this stuff's so slippery and difficult to maneuver that I just put it flat down. Okay, this wasn't too good a test because basically what happened is I left this ballistic gel in the fridge for, it's been probably about 8 months, so I don't advise doing that. Turned this thing into a ball of rubber, so it wasn't too good of a test, but you can definitely see where it did cut some marks into it and whatnot. But I may have to run this test again with a little better ballistic gel, but well, that's what it is. I want to add on a very serious note that it's just amazing to me that God picked this time period to come down to earth and pay for the sins of mankind. I mean, he could have come down in 2000 and put a needle in his arm and paid the price, but no, he actually picked one of the most brutal times and was beaten by something so horrific that I cannot even imagine a human having that done to them, nor less than going to the cross. I mean, what more memorable way to die and more excruciating way to die than the way he chose. So, I mean, it was absolutely amazing. I want you to keep something in mind, and that is that I am not a Roman lictor. And I think that obviously goes without saying, but you know, you have to remember these guys were trained in the art of torture. And, you know, that was literally their job. And they took full pride in their work. Okay, I want to end this video by thanking Joel Donahoe for making this product, and all the viewers out there, including Mr. Hammett, for your support and patience, and waiting for the second video to come out.